pain, regret, sorrow. Have you ever played a challenge so bad you begin to develop male pattern baldness? A rule set so awkward, it'll make you want to do nothing but strangle its maker to completion. Wait, what? A run truly humbling that it makes you experience the worst forms of ego death.
I don't want to fight this fucking boss anymore!
Ladies and backseaters, this is Master Infernum Defiled Human Mode. Right, so what exactly is this challenge? Master Infernum Defiled, commonly referred to as the acronym MID, is where you play Infernum with the Master Mode patch add-on with 0 flight time, commonly via a setting in Nycro's Nohit efficiency mod. Now, Master Mode doesn't really do anything special to Infernum, other than stat bloat, making enemies tanky as hell, while hitting you like a truck going 70 miles per hour on Christmas Eve. On top of this, we have no flight. Wings don't wing, mounts don't mount. Our only hope for vertical mobility pretty much relies on a couple of balloons, which is surprisingly not terrible. Human Mode, however, is, in very, very simplified words, only realistic items, gear, and potions and whatever. This rule set is really strange, so I'm not really going to go into it that much because there's so much to go over that I might as well cover as we progress, but I'm just going to shove the rule list in the description if you really want to get in there. However, I will advise you, do not under any circumstance play this rule set unless you have someone in the back of your ear who kind of knows what's going on, as apparently not everyone has the common sense to figure out what certain items just don't fit the human criteria. This video may get loud, so make sure to pull your head out of your ass if you click this video while dozing off, Garrett! I don't know if I want to go with the demon list name this time, because like this is just a guy. Actually, no, let's do it. No, we're doing a level that is humanly possible. Humanly possible. Yeah, that's me. That's me right now. Me as fuck. Going into this, I was cocky as all hell. I mean, I'm the guy who beat this mod with no accessories. The flight restriction does not mean anything to me. Hell, the fact that balloons were illegal just made this challenge sound free as fuck. I mean, what's a little master stat bloat gonna do to me? It's fine! This run is just a glorified ranger circle jerk, and guess what? That's my circle jerk. I could clear this bitch in maybe a couple weeks. What's the worst that can happen? Not even 5 minutes in and I'm dead. Okay, that wasn't even the game. That was just my own incompetence. Humans can't respond, so you have to play in hardcore. You can't fucking tell me I survived this shit, bro. I literally died and clicked the respawn button IRL. Now you're probably wondering why I'm in the Crimson so quick into the game. That's because I wanted the gun, but I mostly wanted the arms dealer so that I could buy a mini truck very soon. And since we're on the topic of weapons, let's talk about those. The weapons that are legal for us are ones that could most definitely or probably exist and function in our current world of 2025. Sorry people in 3086, this one's a bit outdated for you. An example would be the mini shark, which is literally just a minigun shoved inside a taxidermied shark, which is perfectly legal. Someone could probably do that. I'm not sure why, but sure. However, the Meowmere, although existing in real life, doesn't shoot beams of little rainbow cats, unlike the game, so it's illegal. If that makes any sense to you, I'm sure you'd have the common sense to figure out the legality of most weapons, unlike a certain Death Crusher incident, but I shouldn't really talk about that one. Now, since items have to be realistic, that means that everything magic is off the table. In fact, it's one of the biggest rules. No mana. Mana isn't an actual thing that people can just access in order to use something like a staff or something. This does snipe certain magic weapons that could probably be legal, like, I don't know, the laser rifle or something, but alas, mana as a whole is banned. This also snipes every single summon. And yes, I understand that some summons and sentries could pass as realistic, however... Anyway, more to add to the magic ban. This doesn't just apply to Mage and Summoner, but this rule also snipes plenty of weapons on the other 3 remaining classes, not because of mana specifically, but because these weapons have certain, I guess, magical properties to them, like the aforementioned Meowmere, or something like the Daedalus Stormbow with its arrows that magically come from the sky. This also applies to potions as well. Potions with very obvious magical properties, such as Gravity, Inferno, and Featherfall, to an extent, are all banned. And since we're on the topic of potions, all legal potions are ones that provide a passive stat buff, since they're like performance-enhancing drugs or whatever. However, every form of alcohol, although having said passive stat buffs, is illegal, as alcohol in the real world does not give you said buffs and instead just fucking kills you. But alcohol makes me feel good, so you're wrong. The joke is alcoholism, guys. It's funny. You're 7 years under the legal age, and the closest you've had to a drink was your mom letting you get one tiny sip of her champagne at the company Christmas party 3 years ago. Shut the fuck up. Lastly, no teleporting, no recalls, no mirrors, no pylons, and since this run was created by Yardis, no rod. Obviously. However, the cell phone, and by extension the shell phone, are perfectly legal with the cope of your player calling an Uber. This challenge uses quite a bit of cope for certain items that contradict the rules, but that's something we'll just have to get into later whenever stuff like that becomes relevant. Now I know someone in the comments will probably try to apply the Uber cope to other teleports. However, this one makes sense because you're using your phone to call it, drinking a potion, or looking at a mirror is not the same. And since we currently don't have any teleports at this stage, exploring is slightly inconvenient since we can't easily go back to base unless we die. And since this is master mode, we drop all the money we have on us. But going back to that mini shark I wanted, I was gonna have to save every bit of coin that I had. So for the very first time ever, I was forced to play extra carefully. Motherfucker, I saw that fucking trap too! God damn it!
If you want to be accurate, you should only use hotbar inventory for...
You motherfucker.
Oh,
You got it. Alright.
the run is saved, guys. The run is saved.
That's great.
Oh, juked! Holy shit, get shit on, get shit on. 41 gold? Oh my g- Now that I got my mini shark, instead of buying a ton of musket balls for ammo, I decided to instead buy grenades so that I could fuse them with glass to make flash rounds. One of the best bullets in pre-hard mode, which we will classify as glass bullets, making them legal. Now since I've got my weapon of choice for the first few bosses, I still need some gear, so I headed back underground where I'd find a cloud in a bottle. This is the section where we talk about double jumps. Now the bottles on their own are banned, besides the fart in a jar and for some reason the tsunami. However, once you shove them in a balloon, they become perfectly fine and legal to use. I'm not particularly sure why. I don't think the effects of each balloon are realistic at all. However, that's where the big fat giant asterisk comes into play. Stats and some effects of an item, specifically accessories, don't have to be realistic at all. Example, Reaper Tooth Necklace wouldn't give you IRL armor penetration, but it's still allowed since the item can exist in the real world. Relevant example would be balloons. You can get one that's like yellow, and if you really want, you can shove a horseshoe on it. Both real items in the real world, so sure, legal, I guess. Which, that yellow balloon would be one of my biggest priorities in terms of gear, so I fought a goblin army so that I could get the Tinkerer's Workshop at some point. But since hunter potions are banned, that means I'd have to look for the guy the old-fashioned way, but I was feeling way too lazy to do all that. So instead I procrastinated by making some Hermes boots, and I found a pyramid in my desert, which gave me a beautiful sandstorm in a bottle that just had to have my favorite reforged. But as I stated earlier, I can't use this yet. I then found a sky island, but it gave me a horseshoe instead of a balloon, which I'm not totally upset by. And then at some point I found the goblin, to which I'd free him to buy his table and rocket boots. Now rocket boots, for human rule set specifically, are legal. The thing is, our difficulty modifier, Defiled, disables its flight capabilities from the little setting we turned on. Sure, there's an option that disables only wing flight, which makes rocket boots work. However, I'm going with the true Defiled setting, disabling all flight, including rocket boots. Now the creator of this challenge, Yardis, actually did play with rocket boots enabled, but I think that's cringe, so for the entire playthrough, I will be sticking with true Defiled. It does make things way more insufferable, but that's just the kind of thing we live for on this channel. Like and subscribe. But with all that being said, why the hell did I even buy rocket boots if they're not even gonna do anything? Well, my Hermes boots had the violent modifier on it, and since I wasn't using any melee weapons, I didn't really want to fork over any more cash to the goblin, so I just used the Spectre boots as a free reforge. Oh, and also to like upgrade later, but who cares right now? I then went back up to the skies to fetch that shiny red balloon, so that I could combine it with my bottle and horseshoe to make the yellow horseshoe balloon, which would serve as our primary vertical until we get Aerialite a little bit later in the game. So now I'm fully ready for our first boss, the Desert Scourge. But there isn't really much to note here, since it's literally just Desert Worm, and in this very early stage of the game, our weird limitations don't really change anything. Which would stay true for our next few bosses, being King Slime, Eye of Cthulhu, and Crabulon with relatively the same setup, only that I upgraded to Lightning Boots and Fossil Armor. But on Crabulon, I did switch over to the Boomstick with Party Bullets as it performs a little better than the Mini Shark. Now typically Crabulon is pretty tanky with plenty of health, but with Master Mode's bloated health stat, he becomes even more of a unit, so the fight got pretty boring. But I still powered through it, as he's not really much of a threat to me. Brain of Cthulhu, on the other hand, also wasn't a threat to me. Now we're almost done with this little lightning round of boss fights. However, to fight the next boss, I'm gonna have to build an artificial corruption biome, so that I could fight the Eater of Worlds. You're probably sitting there wondering, why? Well, gentlemen's rule number 2. All bosses must be fought in progression order with no skips. This includes all 4 evil bosses. What is a gentleman's rule, you may ask? Well, these are unofficial unwritten rules for this challenge that each of the runners have agreed to play by. The only ones that matter are this one and the one about the Megaluminescence not being allowed to be removed because of some dumb inside joke. Now, I'm very good at Infernum Eater, because I'm a Crimson kid. Only because I'm better at Brain, because I don't know Worm. Or, I guess, Worms. Make sense? But alas, this wasn't much of an issue because I'm just kind of a beast like that. So now we're officially allowed to mine Hellstone. Literally the only upgrade I'd make going into the next couple of bosses was a Firestorm Cannon out of request of a chatter, but I still actually didn't use it. Sorry. But just like every other opponent thus far, Perforators were, say it with me now, not a threat. The fight was still pretty long though. I don't really know why, besides stat blow. I didn't imagine it to be that bad, especially this early into the game, but it was kinda bad. Now Hivemine on the other hand sounded pretty threatening to me. I've only fought him like once before, and that was on a multiplayer world well over a year ago, and he kicked our asses. But these days I'm kinda good at the game now, so he was not a threat. So now that we've killed the second evil boss, Area Light can now be mined, and we can finally craft the MVP of this run, the Bundle of Balloons. Now I know some of you are probably sitting there thinking, what the fuck? Area Light isn't real. Every single material and world resource, while they may not be real, are all 100% legal because it's something like engineering or whatever when it comes to crafting. Again, this rule set is dog shit. Moving on, our next boss would be the Queen Bee, where I'd finally upgrade my boomstick into an Aqua Shard shotgun. Now looking at the tooltip, it doesn't sound totally realistic with musket balls converting into little shards, but I honestly never really questioned it. Now everything that I use in this run are perfectly legal, even if some things don't sound like they'd be. I didn't decide on any of my loadouts, instead I had my buddy Prisma Ace holding my hand throughout this whole journey, as he performed this run himself as well. So go and show him some love, as we had much different experiences with this run. Anyway, back to Queen Bee. I expected her to be free. I mean, it's just a bee. Bees are no threat to me whatsoever. Oh, fuck. Oh my... Another one? Another one? What the fuck? Wow, the combo is fucking crazy. Did you see that? Yeah, so it turns out that Queen Bee got mad hands. I don't even know what was going on, because it's not like I ever particularly struggled on her, but something about her was just fucked up. I don't even know if I want to blame it on the damage stat bloat from Master, but that's also kind of part of it. For some reason, she took an unreasonable amount of attempts. Everything prior to her was maybe 5 at most, whereas Queen Bee was a whole whopping 24! Which sparked the biggest inside joke of the playthrough of Queen Bee being the hardest boss in the game. And you will still catch me saying that because it's funny as shit. But it also sparked a lot of sense into me, and made me learn that this challenge is not what I made it out to be. With this new mindset with the run's difficulty, I treaded lightly heading into Deerclops, but I expected plenty of failure on her anyway because I've never fought her on Infernum before, so there was a lot of learning to do. And you know what? She ended up being a pretty fun fight in the end, so I wasn't really upset when I saw that I had taken 14 attempts on her. However, going into Skeletron, I wasn't too worried since I find this guy to be incredibly easy, which is kind of weird because I used to think he was the hardest boss ever, but after playing Infernum a gajillion times, this guy doesn't really faze me anymore. Yeah, so remember when I said that this guy was like hard? Like the most unbalanced fight in the mod? Yeah, you know who took me fucking longer? I didn't even have my dash on. I had a fucking Wolfram battery that whole fucking time. That's how insignificant the fucking Shield of Cthulhu is to me. Now that the dungeon is unlocked, I'm in the market for a couple of things. Firstly, a Cobalt Shield for that sweet knockback resistance, and bones for Nycro armor, and an Archer Fish, which Infernum makes craftable since you can't obtain it from the Abyss like in base Calamity because of this whole Abyss rework. But that's irrelevant right now, who cares? Another thing we have access to post-Skeletron is the ability to buy a golf cart whenever we have enough points. So I set up a bunch of cups at the bottom of my elevator and toss a bunch of balls down there until we rack up enough points to buy our shiny new mount. Now I am a D1 golf cart glazer, all because of this silly ram mechanic that gives you immunity frames upon making contact with an enemy, which becomes very relevant in several fights in particular, but I'm not going to spoil that yet, unless you saw this video, but no you didn't. But anyway, Slime God fell without any real issue, because I don't really find him to be much of a threat, unlike a certain other mid-human player. Usually I'd upgrade to Stagil Armor now that I have Purified Gel, however this would be our first relevant ban. I don't really know the reason for this, but I'm just going to assume it's because of the free jump and not really making much logical sense, which kinda contradicts the balloon's legalities, so I'm probably completely wrong about this. But I did make a gunk shot as a secondary weapon against our final pre-hard mode boss, the Wall of Flesh. Now I do not ever find this guy to be a problem. I typically have a pretty good win rate against him. In fact, I actually first tried him in my no accessories playthrough, so you're never gonna believe this, but I see this guy as a threat. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this one was either. My excuse was that I'd been streaming for way too long and my head was starting to hurt a little bit, but I didn't want to end stream until I killed him, so yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Why are you still streaming? Because I have a thing to prove. I have to prove that the golf cart is just the greatest mount of all time. You know what? In fact, as of right now, we're banning Pogo Stick. No, I'm not banning Pogo Stick. If I ban Pogo, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Like it's just the Pogo Stick. Like, what do I lose? Realistically, actually be fucked for Exos. Actually, no. Did I use Pogo Stick? I don't think I did. He's Mirandel plus Summoner accessory. Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. Summoner doesn't fucking matter. Also, you used fucking Featherfall. I don't want to hear it. And Pogo right now. Nah, fuck it. Watch it disappear from my trash when I die. And it's official. This personal ban was probably the dumbest decision I've ever made. The Pogo Stick is a mount sold by the party girl that lets you fall faster, which is very convenient to have in most fights of the game. You're probably sitting there thinking that this ban doesn't really matter as I'd still have a slimy saddle and its pink counterpart. However, both of those are already banned by default, so Pogo Stick was really my only option in the fast fall department. In fact, I didn't really want to give it up in the first place as it started out as a joke just to glaze the golf cart, but it turned very real the second Yardis told me that exomechs are impossible. And it just so happens that my toxic trait is not believing in the impossible. So Pogo Stick, I'm sorry buddy, you didn't deserve this. But I don't need you, get the fuck out of here! Back to Wall of Flesh. He was kicking my ass big time. At this point, I had been streaming for a little over 12 hours, going way past midnight at around 3 in the morning, and I had been up since maybe 7 or 8 the previous day. So the physical fatigue was very apparent, but eventually the stars would align and I'd put an end to pre-hard mode. I don't have the energy to pop off. No, I don't even deserve to scream on that one. It's also fucking 3 a.m. Wow, we sped through all of free hard mode without a moment of rest. That's again in part to our restrictions not really playing much of a role in this stage of the game. However, come hard mode, things are gonna start ramping up for sure. But we are given a sort of grace period with our next couple of bosses, with the only changes to my loadout being Palladium Armor, Ranger Emblem, and the Thermocline Blaster. This might be the hardest boss in the game, actually. Fuck. It's literally Queen Slime, bro. Why are you getting hit? Am I boned? No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't believe I had to pull out the fucking Hatsune Miku for that one, but you know, at least I won first try putting that on. Our next boss would be one you probably wouldn't have expected, but it's actually the Dreadnoughtless, as Infernum counts him as a boss, as apparent by his inclusion in the Infernal Death Wish achievement. Now I've actually never fought him in Infernum, but he really wasn't that hard. He was just pretty tanky, so it took a little while. Cryogen was also pretty tanky, with his only difficulty being my own boredom. Oh, that
fight's really boring.
But now we're on to our first mech boss, Skeletron Prime, who I find to be the easiest mech out of the 3. Remember that whole tangent about the golf cart ram? Well, it's actually relevant here in this little trick I like to call Goober Tech, in which you just jump into him, get the iframes, and skid past all the projectiles unscathed. Just a little bit of tech I learned while playing Accessory List, which you should totally watch that video if you haven't already. But yeah, he wasn't a threat to me at all. However, that would be the last time I'd feel that sort of comfort within my world, as once you kill one mech, the next one you fight will be much stronger. And it just so happens that I wanted to fight the hardest out of the trio as my second, the twins. This is the part of the game where Defiled's difficulty really starts to settle in. Most players by now would have fairy wings or something, however since we don't exactly have this luxury, we're going to have to stick with our bundle of balloons for a very, very long time. I mean, it's not all that bad. I mean, I did beat them up with just a golf cart, so it shouldn't be that bad, right? Yeah, no, this sucks. Now luckily with the all bosses on tier rule, you can pretty much fight all the early hard mode bosses in any order that you want. So I tried fighting Brimmy instead, however she was really boring, so when I died, I didn't really feel like fighting her again. So I tried going back to the twins, but with little to no success. So I tried fighting Destroyer, utilizing the golf cart ram to bypass his dashes, only to yet again struggle, so I fought Giant Clam to get mollusk shells to make the deep diver, giving me a pipsqueak of a ram dash. And then I went to the jungle to snag a whole set of life fruit, and you want to know what kind of difference that made? Go on, guess. Yeah, this arc was so dog shit as I was so bored that I kind of just stopped trying, which made me die even more. Eventually, after several hours of this shit, I decided to give Brimmy another try, because I kind of just wanted to kill something and be done with my stream, as she seemed like the most doable to me at this point.
This is what I get for completely dicking pre-hard mode. This is my punishment. Did we kill a boss? We finally killed a boss.
After finally killing a boss after several hours, I ended stream for the night and went to bed. When I woke up, I felt like doing a few attempts to warm up for the day before I'd start my stream. Motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude, fuck off. Attempt 3, real as fuck.
Oops, kill him off stream. Whatever. Finally killing the twins gave me the confidence for the rest of the day. Confidence that I'd really need if I wanted to make it anywhere this stream. Yet all it took was an hour of water worm to knock the whole thing down. We're definitely off to an awkward start. So one of the main gimmicks of this fight is the infinite wing flight in the water section. But since this is defiled, we have to fight this guy arena style. I would have loved to have a flipper potion during this. However, all water physics are disabled during this fight, so flipper doesn't really do anything, so I wasn't really losing much. Now I haven't a clue as to what's going on in this fight. Ever since a certain playthrough, my brain has just refused to look at anything green for an extensive amount of time.
Attempt 30 on fucking Aquatic Scourge. I don't like this fight. What hit me? What the fuck? attempt. Like 96. It was literally just fucking Aquatic Scourge, dude. There was no reason for that to take as long as it did. I'm actually upset. Now I don't feel good about the other worm I'm supposed to fucking kick in the fucking shins.
And I know you're probably sitting there wondering how a giant laser beam gun and floating titanium shards are realistic. Which to that, I don't know. But this combo in particular would work really well against the destroyer, and this time I ditched the golf cart ram to use the ornate shields ram, which is a little better than the deep divers.
Fuck.
Oh, that feels really good. We're out of mech hell. Let's fucking go. So now that all the mech bosses are finally cleared, I'm able to make a pickaxe axe so I could mine chlorophyte to mine into a single piece of armor, as the armor build I was gonna go with was a hollowed helmet, chlorophyte plate mail, and mollusk shell leggings, which was provided to me by Prisma Ace, as this combo has some pretty good stats, and also both chlorophyte and hollowed set bonuses are banned. I'd also buy the jetpack from the steampunker so that I could combine it with the mech souls, a frog leg, and my beloved bundle of balloons to make the Moab. Incoming! Now these things count as wings because of the jetpack, which, yes, if you're wondering, would be legal for human rule set. But since this is still defiled, all it is now is just a combo of leg and balloons, with the added bonus of a glide, since it's being treated with a wing with 0 flight time. The last couple things I'd make before our next boss would be some angel treads, an upgrade to the Terra Sparks, a mega shark and chlorophyte bullets? Whoa, hold on. How is a homing plant metal bullet realistic? I don't know, ask that guy. Well, I'm not really complaining, as I don't really want to aim at the very tiny and petite Shadow of Calamitous. Now, she sucked so fucking badly. It's not like the entire fight was that hard in particular. It was mostly just a few attacks being really annoying, and her brothers could honestly go fuck off and die. Why'd I go that way? Does it make sense why I true melee'd all this bullshit? Yes, dude. Why do I have to be the why do I have to be the guy with too much pride to fucking do all that? Why do I have to be the guy who's so full of himself he bans the fucking pogo stick? I could have been playing Eternity Accessory List right now, which would have been like probably like a better time. There's a reality out there where I became a Fortnite streamer instead. And actually, I'd probably be making more money because I'd be playing like fucking like the cash cups and shit. But no, instead I'm the Terraria guy. Dude, I wish I was Pecora. You know how fucking awesome that would be? Think about it.
Shut up, bitch!
I got that star.
Can't believe F-Scale is fucking dash slop. It's so over for me.
It's too fucking easy! Get the fuck out of my face! You stupid bitch! Yeah! Yeah!
I don't want to be Pecora anymore. I want to be fucking Narissa Ravencroft, bro. Luckily, Plantera would be a nice break, since I kind of actually enjoy her fight, and I think she's pretty fun without flight, which made her feel pretty easy. Motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! No, those are all warm-ups. This is the real first attempt.
Drum shotgun Fortnite. People say that shotgun sucks, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm in the minority. I kind of fuck with the drum shotgun. The drum shotgun is really funny. It's like, it's 0 skill. You just hop in someone's box and you fucking win. Is she in the walls? Oh. See, I told you, first try. The fuck?
With her down, I can go to the dungeon for ectoplasm to make the various cores for a core of Calamity, so I can finally stick my ornate shield to my Ankh shield to make the Asgard's Valor, and also upgrade my ranger emblem into a Deadshot Brooch. I then farmed the Frost Moon event to get my hands on a chain gun, which would be my weapon of choice for the next few bosses, starting with Anahita.
This fight's like pretty easy, so. Well, I mean, I said that about the other like 6. No, I know this fight. I know this fight pretty well. This arena's so ass. What did I even make this arena for? Oh, I can't see him. No, it'll be fine. What? Okay, man, I wasn't ready for that.
Fuck you.
You know, yeah, no, it definitely would. It definitely would. I almost forgot about golf cart. How could I? That's the only mount that I have allowed in my special rule set for this dumbass run. This run sucks. This run sucks as if you didn't have 2 people to tell you before it started. Actually, no. I don't think Prisma told me it sucked. In fact, he said in his words, you'd probably steamroll. This run has single-handedly warped my perspective of how I play this game. And it's done more psychological damage than no accessories ever could. Ego death. That's actually so fucking real. I'm not the faker of Terraria like I believed. I'm nothing but a phony. I'm a fucking Terraria 6-digit. That's me. So far, I think this is actually like top 1. This is my top 1. I'm gonna say it. This is officially the hardest challenge I've ever done. I could be playing Tomodachi Life right now, but instead I'm playing Terraria. Can we start a new Tomodachi Life save right now? When was the last time I think the last time I played Tomodachi was like 2 years ago, 2022. I tried to start a new island after that, but it just wasn't the same because it was the same characters. But now I can have Prisma Ace. I can have White, Bench Cult Colossal. Bruh, dude, 753. Fucking Tubsy, dude. Tubsy on my Tomodachi. Dude. Holy shit, wait. Wait, Chapsticka fans might be eating with this one. It's not like I wanted that adrenaline, right? You know, it's not like I like you or anything. No, not giving you the satisfaction of saying it. No, hell no. You gotta pay extra. Leviathan is just so big and voluptuous. Holy shit. Her sea dog is dead! Alright, it's free, 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 it's never been more free, ever. Alright. Yay! What's next? Ew, what? No. No, you can't make me. It's Astrum Aureus, bro! Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh my god, he placed the relic in the right spot this time. Oh my god. Damn it. Why? He's locked in? No, I'm not. I'm just thinking about fucking Miku. Well, not fucking Miku. I mean, I could. That'd be kind of swag, actually, but nah. I'm thinking about the song that's playing, because this song fucks. I want Deco 27 to bear my children. Put that in the video? Okay.
Now Golem is a pretty special case. Platforms are automatically broken once you spawn, so we're gonna have to pretty much be grounded until phase 2, where the floor becomes littered with spikes, where we'd have to use the moving platforms that spawn. Or I could just shove a minecart track in there as they don't get removed for some reason.
Next one for Cat in the Box. Oh my god, now I have to. Oh my god. No way. I didn't see that one. That was my fault. Actually, all the hits I've been taking were my fault. I'm gonna get snuck up on by... Fuck. White. W iframes? Oh my god. I won for Cat in a Box. Hell fucking yeah.
With the Pixaw, I'd go into the Abyss to mine up some scoria for hydrothermic armor and a Hellstorm, along with making a recon scope. This, along with the Deadshot Brooch, would pretty much be the only damaging accessories I'd ever need for the rest of the run, which I think that's pretty funny to think about. So now with my new gear, I would go into Duke Fishron, where this is one of the only bosses that are actually affected by Master Mode. This is because in base Calamity, Master Mode makes Duke's bubbles impoppable, which would carry into Infernum for some reason, so it would make the fight a lot harder.
$64. I mean, okay, this is actually like really doable. I'm not having a good time with this fight. No, dude! Fuck! Fuck, I got so nervous! Jawbreaker was my hardest for a fat minute. I beat it right after 9 circles, and all my friends think, dude, or all my friends have said that Jawbreaker is easier than 9 circles, but personally, I don't think that's true. A 3-way bloodbath race? That's crazy. I've raced 2 demons ever. Once was this easy demon, just an easy demon, called Stereo Whiteness, right? Because me and my friends, we were... Wait, what? Oh, I killed him. Wait, what? Wait, he actually did die on that .64 or 48. What the wait, what? Okay.
Our next boss was going to be Plaguebringer Goliath, but before I'd start fighting her, I farmed another Frost Moon for a snowman cannon, as it works very well against her little drones. However, this fight was actually pretty difficult for me. The stat bloat was actually insane here. This attack with the lasers and the drones was really extremely tight, as these things had so much fucking health that often I wouldn't have time to kill the second drone to survive that laser. It sucked. And I guess physical fatigue was at play as well, since at this point I'd been streaming for about 10 hours, but I really had faith that I could probably put her down that stream. But at that point I had been fighting for about 3 hours straight, and I was getting really tired and really bored that I ended up swallowing up my pride so that I could end my stream and get some rest. However, that night I had a rough sleep, as all I could think about was Mechanical Bee and how I could have kept pushing that stream since I had her right on my fingertips. So when I woke up that morning, the first thing I did was boot up the game and began fighting her again. Kill yourself, dude. I hate this fight. This fight's so shit. I hate double jumps. They're so bad. The Mech 4 disaster, bro. What the fuck is this shit? I don't even...
I don't even know, man. I don't even fucking know. There's no shot. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this fight's so shit. I don't care that I did it off stream, dude. I couldn't sleep, dude. I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about this dog shit ass fight.
This was definitely the hardest fight for me so far, but little did I know about a certain fairy. But we don't have to worry about that right now, because we have to craft our new weapon, the Plague-Tainted SMG, and then fight Ravager, who, although disables our double jumps, is still Ravager, so he's still a pushover.
Oh, you are racist. What the fuck? My hops. Fuck you. This guy's trying to box me like a fish. That's not gonna happen. I'm literally Booga, bro. Wait, that's right. Fucking, this guy's a pushover. What was I so scared about? I lost adrenaline right away? I'm getting boxed! I'm not Booga. I'm fucking... what's a player? A washed player. I'm Tfue, bruh. I'm Tfue season X Tfue. That's me. I'm washed as shit. I'm just saying, there's more ranged ranger weapons in Fortnite than there are melee weapons in Fortnite, so range is just the better class, you know? Try X Fortnite collab. That's literally the next collab. It's not Pal World. It's Fortnite. Pal World is just a cover up. So, you know, everyone would be like shitting their pants, collectively, if the Fortnite collab got announced like right now. So they're covering it up with a different game that literally no one gives a fuck about. But in reality, we're getting the Wall of Flesh back bling with Goblin Tinkerer skin in Fortnite. The exotic for this season, because it's gonna be like fully Terraria themed season. No, not exotic. The mythic. The mythic will be the Yeelits. Yeah, maybe even a Flink Staff. Maybe, you know, if you think about it, you know, that'll actually go kind of hard. Flink Staff and fucking in Fortnite. Holy shit. They're gonna put John Terraria with the Megoluminescence back bling. You won because you're not talking about fucking talking about the upcoming Fortnite X Terraria collab. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Oh wait, I won. I deadass had no idea what I was even doing in there, bro. I didn't even know I was fighting.
That was a fun little grace period. Time for Spectrum Cyclone. So Empress of Light has one of those infinite flight gimmicks, so just like on Aquatic Scourge, we'd have to arena her. However, her opening attack definitely was made with wings in mind, and definitely nothing else. The main way to avoid this is just fly forward and up a little, but I don't really have that kind of control here considering, you know, At some point, I switched over to the Blight Spewer, which was performing much better than my SMG. However, we realized that this weapon is actually banned because of a little thing called nanomachines, which are banned in this rule set, purely because Yardis wanted to snipe the Draydon's heart accessory, but ended up taking out this weapon as well. So I had to go back to my Plague SMG, which honestly wasn't that big of a deal, and eventually, after so much trial and error, I ended up getting consistent at the intro, and this fight was in the palm of my hand.
No, dude. Fuck. Dude, I could be reading Yaoi right now, but instead I'm fighting fucking the gay fairy. I mean, that's like kind of the same thing. So maybe my night is fulfilled. So... I dedicate this one to Hatsune Miku.
Already, Plaguebringer had been dethroned as the hardest boss so far, but Empress wouldn't hold the top 1 spot for much longer either.
But it definitely wouldn't be Cultist, that's for sure.
I'm probably the only person in the world that can say that Cultist is their best boss, because I spent God knows how long fighting him with pre-boss loot. I'm advertising, by the way, this is a shameless plug. At the start of the next stream, I started farming for sand elementals for forbidden fragments to make the sandstormed core, which I would take to a deep little area in the desert to enter the Lost Colosseum dimension added by Infernum to fight our next boss, Argus the Bereft Vassal. There are a couple things to note about this fight. This dimension places a debuff on you called Creative Shock, which doesn't let you place anything or break anything. This means we're gonna have to raw dog this guy without any platforms. But to make matters worse, this guy's got a case of Ravager where he disables your double jumps, which is pretty inconvenient, I'd say. However, these 2 cons are outweighed by 1 pro. This is the other fight that's affected by Master Mode. In Phase 2, he spawns a great Sand Shark, who is generally kind of an asshole, but Master Mode kind of fucks with him a little bit, and instead reverts all of his Infernum AI to that of a regular base Calamity Sand Shark, which, opposite of Duke's change, makes the fight so much easier. But this whole fight was still pretty annoying.
Oh, bad timing. Wow. Is that gonna keep following me? It is. You guys play Hades? I have not. I hear it's good. I'm not really a big... It's like a roguelike game, right? I'm not really a big fan of those. Unless it's like fucking Hollow Cure and Gungeon, but Gungeon is like... I grew up with that game. I impulse bought it on the Switch because I thought it looked cool, and it was like a co-op game that I could play with my friend while our parents forced us to be at the fucking our brother's fucking high school football games to watch them perform in the marching band. And since we didn't gaff about football, I'd bring my Switch and we'd play like Snipper Clips demo because I didn't own the game. And then Hollow Cure is just goonery. It's literally it. I only play it because it's fucking Hololive. fucking love Hololive. Oh, I win.
Huh? This guy gave us two weapons, the Glassmaker and the Mirandale. Now the Glassmaker is just a flamethrower, but the Mirandale, however, probably shouldn't be legal, which right now I've actually soft banned it, but we'll get into that more later as it's pretty irrelevant for Ashram Deus.
No! Fuck! Oh. I got Slither IO. That's so over for me. I fuck with Slither IO heavy. That game made me into a man. What life lessons does Slither IO provide? Picking the right friends. Learning to love. Learning to forgive. Slither IO teaches all these things. Slither IO is like the perfect game. See, I remember back in my day, the IO games were not blocked on the fucking school Wi-Fi, school Chromebooks and shit. No, back in my day, they weren't blocked on in the computer lab. Back in my day, we had a computer lab. These kids don't know shit until they've stepped foot into the computer lab in the computer lab and played fucking ABC Yaw the entire time instead of whatever the fuck your dumbass teacher wants to fucking Compass Learning. I fucking hate Compass Learning. Oh my god, I'm gonna find the CEO of Compass Learning and fucking force him to play Midhuman. Kids these days don't know fucking not Doppler, fucking, or what are the other, was it like Armor Games or some shit? Kids these days don't remember those sites getting banned. That was like 9/11 if it was like a bad thing, you know? When all those sites got fucking blocked. So then when you wanted to play the games, you'd type in game unblocked, and then it would always be the first result. Nowadays, it's like the 20 billionth result, or it's just like not even the right game at all. I tried playing Fancy Pants Adventures 2, and then I got fucking all the search results were for Fancy Pants Adventure 3. I don't give a fuck about Fancy Pants Adventure 3. That game fucking sucks. My GOAT is Fancy Pants Adventure 2. And I can't even play that shit. It's all 3. 3 ain't even that good. 3 is fine. I kind of like 3. But it does not compare to my GOAT. I'm literally a top Fancy Pants Adventure 2 speedrunner. That's a lie. But I speedran the shit out of that game. I couldn't like submit any records because I'd only play it on the fucking school Chromebooks. I'm just saying, all a man needs in his life is it's fucking day. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. All a man needs is Fancy Pants Adventure 2. I'm gonna be that guy, and I'm gonna say the run games are overrated as shit. Everyone was playing that in high school because like these kids, they didn't grow up with like actual Flash games. They didn't like I did. All they know is like the dog shit they have on cool math games. I grew up with like fucking Kizzy, fucking not Doppler, Silver Games, dude. Silver Games fell off. Silver Games fell off in like 2016 or some shit. Whenever they fucking changed their UI. No, that was like in like 2019 or something. I don't even know. I know Flash games, but like these kids in my age group don't. All they know is Run 2, and Run 2 ain't even that good. Fucking Vex clears, bro. Vex clears. Fucking Minecraft tower defense on Silver Games clears. What y'all know about mine blocks? What y'all know about fucking, what was it? What y'all know about Hanger? What y'all know about Duck Life? But not like Duck Life 3 or Duck Life 4. Duck Life 1. Duck Life 2. Duck Life 2 is fucking goated. I fucking love Duck Life 2. See, it was literally that fucking easy, bro. Hello? Hello, dude? Come on. No, it's because I talked about Duck Life 2. Duck Life 2 is fucking peak. Duck Life 2 is the greatest fucking game of our generation.
Deus would be our final hard mode boss before we tackle Moonlord. So I cleared up the rest of the pillars. However, I didn't end up making a vortex beater for Moonlord. Although legal, the plague tainted SMG, oddly enough, outperformed it by a long shot, so we're gonna have to stick with that. Now typically I find Moonlord pretty dang easy. I'm not sure why. The only real strategy I came up with was something I like to call waiting game. Once the top eye is popped, I slowly chip the hands down to about 1 HP or something to stall for both adrenaline and rage, so that by the time I commit to popping both hands, I'd get a pretty decent damage lead in the core phase. The reason I did this was because 2 eyes can get pretty dang chaotic, whereas 1 eye is not a threat whatsoever. But the rest of the fight going forward would get even more chaotic, with the eyes just kind of spouting random bullshit, which got me so fucking irritated. Ah, damn it! That was a damn good attempt. What the fuck? 36 health my ass, dude. That was like 16. Holy shit. No, I got this shit in the bag. What? I got hit by that so many times. What? No, it's claustrophobia. Ah! Yikadoodles! I wanna fight the other guys. I'm bored of this guy. He smells, and he's fucking lame and boring and free, and I don't want to deal with this guy. He's just kind of weird. He's just kind of weird. I've never played Fortnite with this guy, so I don't know what his deal is. You know? Is he cracked? Is he like, or is he like a fucking... No, I feel like Moonlord's the type of guy to always use game chat, but he always has his like family in the background, and there's like an echo, and you can like hear his TV. That's like the fucking vibe that I get from Moonlord. He's that kid. Yeah, no. The only difficulty of this is master mode. This pisses me off. Because this guy would have been like folded instantly. We're still an expert, but nah. He just has to do like 7 billion damage, and I'm never allowed to win, or I'm never allowed to live because he has 1 billion health as well. Ah! If you ever do it, you will be banned. I'm gonna ban you. I seriously got fucking double tapped by that. No way! It's a free attack! They're giving this shot. They're fucking. It's just a handout. What the fuck? What? I healed! Fuck you! This one's slightly annoying, but it's like kind of free a little bit if I like pay attention, which I can't right now. I'm paying attention to Miku and her beautiful voice. Oh my god. You know what I could go for right about now? A pizza from Pizza Hut with the stuffed crust. That shit sounds really good right about now. My brain is always fried. I got the mid-human lobotomy, bro. That's a constant in all our runs. I don't know when Yarda's got his, but mine happened on like Queen Bee or some shit. So I'm really not fit for mid-human, but I think that makes the run all the more awesome. I'm not gonna go on the same spiel, same tangent that I did last stream, because then it wouldn't be as fucking cinema as it was last time. I'm a luck player, and there's like never any skill in any of my gameplay. And you know, that's perfectly fine. I represent the common man, the Terraria common man. Not particularly skilled, but I have the right kind of determination in my brain to push myself despite not being capable. And you know, Terraria needs more players like that.
This shit's gonna turn me into a mouth breather, bro. This sucks. Boring ass fight. That's what I'm fucking saying. I wanna play a different. It's only Moonlord! It's only freaking Moonlord! It's only him! It's only Moonlord! It's only Moonlord! It's only Moonlord! It's only Moonlord! It's literally only Moonlord. Like, this guy's free. Free Lord. Free with purchase, more like. The fuck? That's not free anything. You still have to buy shit. What's the point? What's the fucking point? What's an impossible level? This is like Poltergeist level of fucking stupid. The fuck? It's the guitar solo, guys. Get ready. Why are you fucking recording me? Get out! Fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so boned here, dude. I don't know how to read any of the bullets in this attack. And then that happens. And then that happens. This is the run. Shut up. This playthrough's been making me so fucked up, dude. It's so... Dude. I'm not proud of what fucking Tilted Sticks has been doing. It's fucked up. Remember, Moonlord's easy. I beat it in 48 attempts. Was it Master Mode Mid-Human? If not, don't talk. I know this guy's easy. I fucking wipe the floors with this motherfucker. But, oh, Master Mode. Everything does 7 billion damage. LOL. Lol, 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 lol. Just don't get hit. Really? Huh. I don't think I've ever tried that before. You might be onto something. It's just Moonlord, dude. It's just fucking Moonlord. Why is this taking so long? We've been here since like 3 or 4. I don't fucking remember when I started fighting this guy. It's been so long. It's been so long. The fuck? I almost killed him too, like an hour ago. And then I just died. I don't even know what hit me. I don't even know what happened. Something stupid fucking happened. If I survived one more second, if I got that fucking heal off, I would have lived. I would have won. I would have won. I would have been free. Dragon Folly would have died in literally 2 attempts. And then we'd be fighting Lord of Cheese right now. But no. No. We're still on fucking Moonlord, of all bosses. It's Moonlord, dude! He's free! Why do I suck so bad at this game? Holy shit! Holy shit! It's not that deep. It's just a game. So why am I losing it? Fucking mid-human, dude. It would be mid-fucking-human to absolutely fucking break me. I don't even know what's happening, dude. I don't even know. I just want to kill this dude, man. I want to get this damn run over with. It's so boring. It's just stat blow. It's like wingless is not even that hard. It's just the fucking stat blow. Welcome to Master Mode. The shit sucks. The shit is... No wonder it's supposed to be... No wonder it's not fucking supposed to be compatible with Infernum. Because it sucks. Yeah, I remember when I said this looked fun. Yeah. Did I also mention that I'm slow? Very, very slow. This shit is not fun. This sucks. This is so ass. I'd rather be fucking castrated right now. Not even gonna lie, I've already been castrated by fucking Queen Bee. No, that was Wall of Flash. Never mind. God, this fight's making me lose my fucking mind so hard I can't even remember which boss stole my balls. It's so over for me. Some wild limitations. It's called the real world, buddy. You think a vortex popper is real?
It's in the. Someone thought of it and put it in the game, so like it can be real.
How about I fucking manifest your fucking parents' divorce? How about that? I threw. I actually threw.
I just sat there in silence. That was the hardest fight of the playthrough so far, and it was only going to get significantly harder going into the last third of the game. But as per usual, we're given a short grace period to craft Vortex armor, but instead of using the legs from that set, I'd go back to Mollusk leggings as the Vortex set bonus, although legal is kinda redundant, so we'll just stick with the juice damage released from Mollusk. I would also upgrade my Angel Treads into Celestial Tracers, however, since these shoes are considered wings, I can't use my Moab at the same time, so I'm gonna have to go back to the bundle of balloons. I'd also make a Clockwork Bow, as its single target damage is pretty juicy. I'd also pick up the SDMG to use on Dragon Folly, which was our next boss. Now he was a little obnoxious, but I think that's just because I was coming off of the massive tilt sesh that was Moonlord.
Can I get a third attempt, or third phase attempt? But like, actual third phase and like past the little red part! Moonlord is going to be hard. No, Moonlord's easy. I killed that guy in literally like 2 attempts. He's fine. I have like an entire like arena and I'm like not utilizing it at all. I just realized. I'm spending too much time over on the left. No, that's the right. And I always run off this side of it. Can I get a red world attempt? God, I hate red world. Such a bad level. It's free. It's free. It's free. What'd I tell you? That took like 2 attempts, bro. He ain't shit.
Well, that was fun. Unfortunately, this next split of the game is going to be hell. Literally. The Profane Garden is a biome added by Infernum at the rightmost part of Hell, and is the only place where you're allowed to fight the Profane Guardians and Providence. These 2 fights are both infinite flight bosses, and so far that hasn't been much of a problem for us. However, much like the Lost Colosseum, you are given creative shock. So there are no platforms to save us in this predicament, and the ground isn't a very safe place for both fights, so the question stands: how do we stay airborne without any flight? The answer? Ropes. Rope coils have this funny little mechanic where you can throw them and they will place on the block or rope that they land on. This bypasses creative shock and is the only way to really place anything worth using in this environment. The purpose of these ropes are mainly to restart our double jumps, so we could continuously do them without having to hit the floor. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This was the hardest fight in the entire run, and it's actually not insane to say this. Now, me saying that does not mean every fight onwards was free and easy. Okay, maybe one. Make that 2, but you get the point. This graph is a good and totally accurate representation of the difficulty curve for this run. I don't play about this, bro. And like, you're sitting there going, dude, it's Profane Guardians. How the fuck? I don't know! I actually have no idea how to explain how these guys were so incredibly hard for me, outside of rope resetting being complete horseshit. So I'm just gonna let this whole arc pan out for you all, as this is the biggest turning point in the playthrough, and anything I write in this script will not be able to do it justice. So we are going to start at the very beginning, right after the death of Dragon Folly.
You're gonna go to bed? I'm gonna go to bed too. That's so crazy. Hello? Actually, before I go to bed, let me show you guys what we're in for. Let me show you guys what we're in for. Profaned Rope Coil. If you want to know what this does, so replace that. Pray our game doesn't crash. Come on, guys. Let's beat this game. Let's beat. Fuck. I'm so excited. No, I'm not. This is gonna suck so much cock. Okay. I fold.
What's up, guys? It's been a couple days, so I'm probably gonna be washed as fuck.
Damn. What the fuck? Gonna be the next 100 days? No, the fuck it's not. This is not supposed to be played by literally anyone, bro. Yeah, 100 days is slop. This shit's cinema. Now this rule set's so dog shit. No one's supposed to copy this. No one at all.
This is the run that turns me from a boy to a man. I've had like the craziest fucking character arc so far. We're not even done with the game. We're just getting started, dude. Oh my god, guys! Alright, I don't know what to do here. I'll be so for real. This is Prisma's completion. This is Prisma's completion. This is him. He knows what he's doing. Very easy movements. Very slight, subtle movements. He's got this in the bag. He's got this in the bag. Right? Because he wins. He fucking wins. He won. That's the study, guys. That we studied hard. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. This fight's so ass. It's so shit. How in every single run that I do, Guardians consistently are like always consistently like the hardest fight, bro. What the fuck? I don't know how to do this. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think I'm gonna get any farther, and I really don't want to do 5 more fucking attempts. So I'm probably gonna end right now. I'm a little tired. I got Fortnite to play. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? So I wasn't really planning on streaming today. Actually, I wanted to not stream today. I was waiting for my friend to get back from whatever the fuck he's doing so that we can play Fortnite. That's not a jump that I have. Whoopsies. How's Guardians going? No comment. Please! Hey guys, welcome to second phase. Bad attempt, bad attempt. Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention to that. What? We're getting second phase quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean that's like the 4th time this stream. But you know what? I feel like I'm getting better at first phase. First phase. Kind of not shit, actually. I think first phase is easier than Queen Bee. Actually, everything's easier than Queen Bee. Queen Bee's like really hard. I don't know what I'm on about being so doomer about being on this boss for so long. When there's people like Wexel, who's been on Fishron for God knows how long, and Wyatt, who's been on Skeletron, literal Skeletron, for I don't know how long. Forever. Like, since before I met him, I think. It's okay to take a very long time on a Terraria boss, because this game gets pretty hard. You know? Not everyone's perfect. I gotta stop playing this false narrative in my head that I'm like Omega top player, greatest at the video game. I'm just a regular squirt, bro. With enough patience, you can do literally anything in this game. It doesn't matter how good you are. Someone who can barely beat like the twins on vanilla master mode, if they put in the work, put in the time, they can achieve literally. They could probably beat mid-human. They could beat mid-human. You know? Wait a fucking minute. Code pink. Code fucking pink. You see that? You see that on Hatsune Miku? That's a code. We got a code pink. We got a code pink. Code pink. Code pink. Yes! It's 2 in the morning, bro. I can't be screaming like this. I swear to God, chat. Yes. 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 I'm just saying, I need a hot Latina to play Terraria with, bro. Like, this is a requirement or else I die. Hierarchy of needs type shit, bro. Alright, I don't know what to do about this one, I'm gonna be real. Yeah. Where was that? What's up, stream? What's up, guys? It's been a fat minute. It's been like 2 weeks, I think.
I haven't played too much of 10, but just the characters alone are make me like it a lot.
Boring me. We're not talking about things I like.
Can we talk about balloons?
Oh yeah, we can
yeah.
talk about balloons.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you
Ernest.
see that dark monkey?
No, I'm an expert balloons player. I beat the game with real pops.
I really don't want to do this in 1,000 attempts because that would be really embarrassing. Because personally, I would like to keep accessoryless Scal as the only boss I've ever done more than 1,000 attempts on. I'd like to keep that, but you know, nothing good ever happens in life, so we're probably gonna spend well over 1,000. Balls. 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 Oh, that almost got rough. What? While you guys are busy studying fucking like calculus and like world history, I'm busy studying on which Toho character has the fatter ass. They all got 0 ass. You have never seen Letty Whiterock, bro. It's really weird. Okay, I'm touching my thing. What? I'm touching the ropes. I'm grabbing onto the ropes, and I'm not getting my jumps back. I stopped paying attention. Anyway, that was attempt 1,000, guys. I wanted that to be a defender attempt, but I kind of tweaked out. Oh, balls. New best. New best, though. New fucking best. I really missed the fucking adrenaline rush from this fucking game. I really missed that. What? Dude, fuck off. I'm actually, dude, I just want to, I don't want to fight this fucking boss anymore. I just want to play this damn fucking game. 'Cause everything else is like fucking piss easy in comparison. Because for whatever reason, this is just like the hardest boss in the whole run. It's L crash out, L crash out, L crash out, actually L crash out. Dude, it's taking like all my strength not to like absolutely thundercunt my fucking mouse, dude. It's over. My positive mindset is just completely cooked because of this fucking game. I'll let you pick what I goon to tonight if it makes you feel better. Fruit snacks, JOI. And it's not all bad. We got 2 new bests. What other session can really say that, you know? Like, although it's not much, progress is still progress.
I'm so fucking stupid. What the fuck, dude? Fuck off! How? Literally, what even killed me?
Whatever, it's 9 o'clock. I'm really tired. Yeah, it's 2025 and we're still fighting fucking Guardians. Oh my god, this guy is so ass. The Guardians will probably this stream. I'm in the right headspace. We're on attempt 1256. I saw someone ask what the attempt count was. That's what the attempt count is, but you know that we're gonna ignore that. It's technically if you really think about it, we're on attempt 4. Ah! New best, new PB, 61.8. Making 1% at a time, let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I was shaking. What the balls? What the Sigma? No. Wait, or I can get a heal at some point. That hit me, yep. Oops. 2 Guardian runs in a row. I think we've had 1,260 Guardian runs in a row. Oh, oops. This guy sucks! I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck, dude, fuck! Wow, what the hell? What was that, 3? 4 commander attempts this stream? Damn. What the fuck? Fuck you! Oh my god, dude. Why am I getting so nervous? I'm dead, though. Like, I don't see a... I moved into that. Oh my god, bro. No! 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 What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I? What are we doing right now? What are we doing here? Huh. Fuck. You bastard! I fucked up, yeah. I'm getting nervous, bro. I don't like when people watch me play Geometry Dash. And also, every time I do this shit, I always fucking die at, like... Fuck, why did I move? Oh my god, new best, I think. Oh, am I dead? Yeah, I am dead. Wow, dude. Let's do a live Tubbsy reaction because I don't want to look at this game right now. My eyes actually kind of burn a little bit.
Do so, please. Please. Save my family, please.
Where was the chapsticks reference? Nice. Fuck. Roleplay single is actually like crazy BM. You should go fuck yourself for that one. You know, some of us are struggling, you know? You don't know what it's like. I should really stop playing this. This shit's got me venting like crazy. I did not have to share all that. At least I haven't gone into detail about my delusions yet. If I do that, it's actually like over for me. My ass is not bagging no VTuber, let alone fucking Mint Phantom, bro. I mean, positive thinking. That's like my whole thing, positive thinking, right? Believing you can do anything, right? You know? No.
No, man. No, man. That's not fucking happening. The fuck? Who do you think I am? A guy who bags VTubers, let alone Mint Phantom? How is it that every time I fight Guardians, some, like, weird conversation is always happening? What the fuck is up with this shit? I've accepted the fact that I'm not doing it this stream, and if I keep going, it's gonna be like, way worse if I'm even more hours deep. Man. Stream 6, bro? Wasn't I supposed to kill these guys like yesterday? What the fuck happened? Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Second attempt at the stream and we got 39? Oh my god. Yesterday wasn't the win stream. It wasn't going to be. It was the consistency stream. Today is the win stream. I'm feeling really fucking good. I'm feeling really good. Maybe a little too good. Maybe a little too confident. But it's the overconfidence that leads to success. Unfortunately, the rope saga is not over yet, as Providence still looms above my head. However, I find Providence easier than Guardians, as her attacks are more understandable for me, so I had no doubt that this would take as long. So yet again, Chapsticks from the past is going to take over to guide you through the rest of the rope saga. I have to learn this entire fight again. It's been a fat minute since I played this. But after I get the hang of it, like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm learning. I'm taking in all this knowledge. Yeah. Look how fucking simple this looks in comparison to Guardians, bro. Like, bro. Oh, another 10 gifted. Oh my god. All these funds are gonna go towards the casino. First real attempt and we're on phase 2. I told you guys that Providence ain't fucking shit, bro. Hello? Providence is just a stupid baby bitch. And I'm... Now you want to do a mid-human? Don't. It's the hip thing that clowns are doing, bro. What are you talking about? Oh my god, finally second phase. Holy shit. Second phase is still massive. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm dog shit. Oh my god. I completely brain farted. Please! Second phase? Okay. Lol. What? I'm an idiot! Fuck, it's night! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm a bigger idiot. I'm a bigger idiot! Oh! What the balls? Yeah, it was me and Dill allowed because I forgot the cope for it. I forgot the really funny Brutus crope. But it was really fucking funny.
So off balance that when they they lose BOUT to get pulled along. I don't know if that's how that works.
I know, I remember seeing Prisma use fucking dolphin gun, space dolphin machine gun, but I don't have that on me. So we're just gonna hold Mirandale and pray. Fuck. Oh, why is she right there? No, it's fine, no, it's alright. No, it's not. God damn. Will be slanted. It's slanted. What? What? I'm an idiot. What? Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. We've already discussed this. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, I'm fucked. Huh? What the fuck? Fuck you. Bro. I don't like that phase. That phase sucks. We're not gonna greed for damage. No greed, no greed, no greed. Huh? I'm gonna lose adrenaline to balls. Because I don't know where I'm going, and my crosshair placement sucks! I literally... I clicked the thing! I should have escaped that! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fucking ass game! Fuck you! I got pinged if. Fuck you. Fuck! Dude, fuck you! Fuck you! That's not even a new best. But we kind of did one full cycle, so that was really good. I didn't expect to win that one anyway, because I was a little nervous. Yeah, I had a feeling. What?! I feel like the second cycle opener is harder than the first cycle. I could be insane, though. I don't know. 'Cause I'm not used to being on that side of it. I'm used to being on the other side. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I got so nervous. I got so incredibly fucking nervous. I got so fucking incredibly nervous, dude. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes! We cracked 50. Or 50, we cracked 20. I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up already. Oh, man. What? The getting hit by dumb shit meme is still fucking massive! What? What? Is this year? I mean, it's the beginning of the year. I'm not gonna, like... No, realistically, I beat it this month. I'm gonna beat it this month. There's no fucking way it drags into February. I can't do that. I actually can't do that. I have things to do this month, actually. Greed taints individuals. That's why Pusu is the way he is. Dogma, or do I suck? I suck. Oh, I might be stupid. Man. What? Those explode so fast. Oh, and I'm an idiot. Fuck! Man, stop! Oh, shit. Is it over? Motherfucker. Dude, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Shit, dude! Ah! Ah, dude. What? I was about to say, I think I know how this works now. Like, fully, and I can just, like, not... And then I get... Ah! No, no, no. Did you just say we started in a basement, but that shit was an attic, but we called it a basement? What? 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 Oh, Michael. The only gray in chat. I ran out of flight. Fuck off, dude. Strangely enough, I wasn't, like, too nervous on there. I don't know, I'm just so used to accepting the fact that I'm gonna die. At some point. Is that the mentality I need? That's not a good mentality. But it keeps the nerves low. It keeps the nerves low. I'll have to look at bad things. Have fun. Don't make a mess. I'm so boned. I'm so boned. What did I die to? What the fuck? How do I feel about this? How do I feel about this situation? What the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What? Sure, just have the fireball teleport inside of me. Sure. Yeah, Bench is my #1 op, actually. That's not real. That's fake, but if he was my #1 op, he'd be my #1 op. Yeah, he's poor. He blew all his shorts money on a fucking guitar that doesn't even exist. Is that on the list? Bench guitar?
Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. The rope arc. The rope saga is finally fucking over. Oh my god. God, I am so happy that I'm finally done with jump resetting. It's such a nice, refreshing feeling to not only play normally, but also to completely dunk on a boss in less than 40 hours. But as per usual, after the mega easy stuff, we're immediately hurled into a top 10 extreme demon. But at least we get to fight them normally, in a normal ass arena. Fuck. Sure, I can fight Ceaseless Void with a normal arena. However, Prisma Ace told me to rail up, and I trust that man with my life. Also, again, he's done this before, so I kind of relied on his hand-holding. Now, this guy took an embarrassing amount of time. But my excuse is because I was pretty distracted with chat, as this is probably the funniest stream I've ever had. So, here are a lot of highlights. Yaron face is over it. No, I agree, low-key. My favorite part as a streamer is whenever I'm playing Yaron, there's always gotta be that one, like, 11-year-old who just feels the need to paste the lyrics in the chat. Also, that song gets flagged by some bald Keemstar for some fucking reason. Hey guys, I'm gonna register a song that I don't own into the into the YouTube content ID and then just flag every single fucking streamer because I'm an asshole who gets no bitches, and I haven't had sex in the last 60 years? My wife of 20 years has been refusing to speak with me, and I'm pretty sure she's sleeping with someone behind my back. It's probably my coworker Larry. He's so much more successful than I am. He got promoted the other day, isn't an alcoholic, full head of hair, and is also banging my wife. What do I have? I have Roar of the Jungle Dragon registered under my name. So I don't need anything more in life. Only a song that I don't fucking own. Blanked. I couldn't stop thinking about fucking... I was gonna call him Bald Martin for a second, but that's the guy from Morgue, so I'm gonna call him... This new character I have... We're gonna call him Bald Richard. What about Bald Richard's cousin, Gay Richard? Oh, his name's not Gay Richard, his name's, I don't know why I want to call him Michael. Okay, so Gay Michael, he's the complete opposite of Bald Richard. Gay Michael is a really nice guy. He thinks the actions of Bald Richard are very fucked up and evil. So he's been on a mystical quest to kill him. In this canon, in this lore, there's a new 50 second state called Wokeville. Right? That's the state he lives in. And Bald Michael lives in the evil land of Tennessee. He's been going on a mystical quest and traveling his way over to kill Bald Richard and put an end to this fraudulent content ID bullshit. And in fact, it was actually him. It was actually him that employed Richard's coworker, was it like Larry? Did I call him Larry? To fuck his brother's wife. Gay Michael doesn't sound so nice anymore. Well, he's trying to kill evil, so he is pretty nice. You hate Michael. What? You hate him because he's on a mystical quest to kill his evil brother, Bald Richard? Or do you hate him because he's gay? Because if so, that's fucked up. That's fucked up either way. If you support Bald Richard, you're evil. You're evil and fucked up. Bald Richard's undercover Yarm? Okay. Yeah, the joke's not funny anymore. We're getting the Calamity connections. I am now taking the Ballad of Gay Michael off of Shonen Jump now. Series is canceled. You support Gay Michael? Everyone supports Gay Michael. Because he's taking down the evil Bald Richard. His evil... No, I was gonna say evil twin brother, but no, they're actually stepbrothers. Like, no one as evil as Bald Richard is able to be exact blood relation to someone as pure-hearted as Gay Michael. Straight Michael is the shadow of the Michaelverse. Not straight Michael is he's the goofy comic relief character, and they've been like best friends their entire life. And Gay Michael is like, hey, you want to come on this journey to Tennessee to kill my evil not twin brother, my evil stepbrother? He's like, yeah, sure. And then, since he is the goofy comic relief character, he does die, towards the end of the journey. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but since he is the comic relief character, it is like 100% guaranteed that was gonna happen anyway. Richard actually, like, in like the third act of the climax,
What's that even fucking? The third act of the climax, he actually clones himself. He clones himself to take over Memphis, right? And Gay Michael actually doesn't want that to happen. Well, I mean, because he is the good guy, he's the protagonist, and he's the pure-hearted soul. But it's also because he has a very deep connection with Memphis. That's where he met Straight Michael, and they played rugby together. So seeing this place that means so much to him, being taken over by bald clones of his bald stepbrother, really pissed him off. And so he unlocked, he went gear 5 and crashed out all over him and won and killed bald, what's his face? Bald Richard, once and for all. When is the divorce arc? Yeah, so the other member of the gang is Straight Michael's ex-wife. They actually get divorced during their journey. She realizes that she's also gay and becomes gay Brittany. She was straight Brittany before, but now she's gay Brittany. But it was all okay because Straight Michael is very understanding. Yeah, Brittany was actually the medic of the team. Well, she wasn't a doctor, she was a dentist. But that's technically a doctor if you think about it. But if you ask a real doctor, they'll say no. So Gay Michael doesn't actually carry any weapons because he thinks weapons are bad for the environment. He believes in peaceful negotiation to end things. That's where him and Bald Richard differ. Because Bald Richard takes everything by extreme force. Colombian Breaking Bad, we get Guatemalan Ballad of Gay Michael. Yeah, exactly. I actually had a Gay Michael themed birthday party back when I was 7. Wait, is this a bot? I died to a bot. Oh, that's not a bot. His name is Trap Rays. Fuck this game. Stolen Valor, Renegade Raider, stolen fucking Valor, stolen Valor. Don't buy a Renegade Raider if you respect the OGs. Fuck you, you're ruining the game. Donkey can smash a dragon, so can I. You know, I fuck with that mindset. Positive thinking for real, you know? That's my whole motto. Nah, wings are kinda cringe. Wings more like blings. Wait, no, that's a good thing. Wings more like strings. You can't do anything with string, can you? You can do a lot with string, actually. Fuck. String more like Bing. Who the fuck uses Bing? Fuck Bing. We fucking hate Bing here. I remember on like a long time ago in like 2015, maybe it was 2016, no, it was 2015. My laptop just wasn't capable of opening YouTube at all, and it wasn't like a thing, it wasn't like a case of it being blocked on my Wi-Fi. It wasn't that. My laptop was just so fucked up over the years with like viruses and shit. YouTube literally would never open. So in order to try to get to YouTube, I would look up a video on, I would look up something on fucking Bing Images and watch whatever video was linked, and that's how I'd watch YouTube and listen to fucking what is it called? Allegiance Geometry Dash song. Stop dying now. Yeah, GG's. That took fucking, like, 7-8 hours. Why? Hello? I don't even deserve to celebrate for that one. That just took way too fucking long. Man, like, bro.
The last Sentinel, Cygnus, definitely wasn't as bad as Census was, but I feel like he was more annoying, but definitely not harder. Now, I don't really have much to say about him, as the only reason I was dying so much was because I was relearning his attacks, because I hadn't fought him in ages. Yeah, it's free. There's no way. I was pretty scared going into Poltergeist, as both Yardis and Prisma both hyped her up as being a top 3 fight in the whole run, which kinda made me hesitant going into her. But honestly, I think they overreacted. The only thing I can really say about this fight was the fact that she's really boring, and I kind of didn't really feel like fighting her at all, but I kinda had to keep grinding as I still needed to beat this run before February, to prove Yardis that he's a big stinky baby and that I'm totally better than him.
It's Tyrese, bro. He's giving me the curse. He's giving me the cancer right now. Alright, Tyrese, are you gonna give me cancer or what? I have cancer. I'm dead.
Tyrese! Yeah! Tyrese didn't give me the cancer! Yes! With Poltertron down, the Acid Rain enters its third and final tier, where I can get 2 weapons that I'd really like to have going into our next boss, Old Duke. The 2 weapons I wanted were the Sulfuric Acid Cannon and the Phosphorescent Gauntlet, which I had to get by killing 2 mini-bosses. The Acid Cannon is literally just a gun thing, so nothing to really talk about here, but the Phosphorescent Gauntlet, however, was actually super irrelevant. I initially wanted to use this to cheese Old Duke, but it didn't really work as well as I hoped, so I just decided to fight him the normal way with actual dashes instead of this gauntlet nonsense. Now, I've actually never fought Old Duke, let alone on Infernum, so there was a lot of learning to do. So I kind of made him look a lot harder than he actually was because dash timings aren't really my forte. It's one bark. It's one bark. It's one bark, not 2. I was so used to phase 3 and it's 2. I've never been in this boss, am I? Yeah. I was out of town, doing a bit of visiting. I heard my friend Yardis had finally taken the time to settle down in the countryside. Rightfully so, after what he'd been through, with all the pent-up stress and frustration built up over the years of playing the most cancer runs in Infernum. Neville Sicko Shard. The goat is never washed. This boss is so dog shit, dude. This boss fucking sucks, bro. Now, unfortunately, Dash Slop is not over yet, as we have 2 more bosses of this bullshit, with our next one being the most intimidating opponent.
Yeah, so whatever I wrote in the script, I made that joke already. This is why you don't upload a sequel before the main video, what the fuck?
Oh my god, a god does not fear my pussy, bro. What the fuck? If I throw... I'm trolling. What?
What? Ah!
I felt the Pecora coming inside me during that attempt, and then I fucked it up because Rushia started singing. I play Marvel Rivals, I have, and I don't give a gaff about it because it's just Overwatch. It's just Overwatch, but the women are hotter, I guess. There's more ass. But like, if I wanted to see ass in a third-person view, I'd play Fortnite. Marvel Rivals is literally just Overwatch, and no one can convince me otherwise. And I don't like Overwatch, so... Like, I've seen people who absolutely hate Overwatch, and then glaze the fuck out of Marvel Rivals, and they're like, no, it's good. This one's actually good. No! It's the same fucking game! It's the same fucking game! You're being manipulated! You're being manipulated! You're actually hypnotized by fucking Squirrel Girl ass, bro! That Psylocke skin got some of you motherfuckers acting up like crazy. I know it had me, but it wasn't like, this is the greatest game of all time. No, bruh. I never switch up on my girl Sunstrider like that. If I play a game for ass, I play Fortnite. I made that joke already, but it's true. It's true. It's just true. Digital footprint.
Bro, fuck a digital footprint. I mean, it's a digital foot job, bro. Digital paw print. I was gonna make a comment. A weirder comment. You know what? I'm gonna relax, you know? What? I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property. Fuck. Die already. What the fuck? Oh, wait. I'm not chilling. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing? Yeah, see, it's literally that fucking easy. Why didn't I do that earlier? The fuck? That one was for Calhuz, bro. I like the part when people would come into my chat and tell me that Space Worm is impossible and would be the death of me. It's funny because this dip in the graph isn't even an exaggeration, but who cares? We have Cosmolite and all this other stuff now, so let's gear up with some Godslayer armor, Elysian Tracers, and Onyxia, and not Godslayer slugs. This is because they're banned because they teleport. So Bloodfires are going to have to stick with us for the entire rest of the game, which isn't totally a bad thing, but that's something to get into later. But it's time to talk about Yeron, our final dash slop opponent. This guy is actually pretty dang hard. His damage is stupid, and I am so fucking ass at dash timings, so I get my shit rocked to that a lot. Eventually, I made the sponge accessory, which is super defensive. However, in its normal state, it's actually banned. But if you set your system's clock to April 1st, the sprite will actually change to an actual sponge, making it legal. I hate this rule. It's fucking inconvenient as shit to do. But I mean, it's not like it's gonna be a big deal or anything later on, right? Totally. Now, regular dashing got pretty boring for me. I mean, this was the third fucking boss in a row that uses dashes as their main form of attack, so the gimmick was pretty fucking stale at this point. But that's when I remembered about Golf Cart and I no longer had to try on Yeron's first phase, as all I had to do was hold a direction key. Trail dashes were kind of a weakness with this strat, but they weren't too hard to maneuver. Come second phase, where trail dashes are more prominent, so I just kinda decided to ditch the golf cart and opt for regular dash movement. He's locked? No, bro. I don't know what I'm doing right now. What the fuck? Dude, did you see that? That motherfucker was... What? That's like the group of fireballs, and then this is this guy right here. No. He's right there. Now I am inside of him, right? I'm inside of him. That's me right there. Now this guy is supposed to be all the way right here, but instead he up nothing like y'all, so he's over there. So Big Bird is right there, right? He dashes into me. He goes. Now me, I dash. Now my dash isn't that long, right? I'm holding my D key so I don't slide into the fireball. That's the hitbox. Now me, I dashed and I hit barely right there. That's where I landed, and boom, dead. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a pig! It's a pig! No! What? No! What? How could it be? They're conspiring. What the fuck? Take a break. I took a break for 2 days. What are you talking about? It's also only been like an hour. What? Terraria viewers, when someone plays a boss for more than 5 minutes and doesn't win, take a break. You're losing it. I'm not losing it. I'm trying to be entertaining because I have no substance outside of crashing out and fucking playing this game, because this phase is so unbelievably boring. This is like
This is just fucking, this is brain rot, dude. Hey, isn't fighting, don't you not need to fight Yaron because he doesn't make, what? This is like, I'm at a park and I killed the old lady who was feeding him breadcrumbs. That's what happened, and now he's pissed off. How many months have I been at this fight? I've been on this fight for literally a week, dude. What the fuck? The only boss that I've been on for more than a week on was fucking, like, Profane Guardians, and that was unironically only like 5 days because I didn't play that month. It actually kind of, like, tweaks me out when fucking people are like, oh, you're gonna take like 7,000 years on this fight. You've been taking so long on this fight. It's been like a couple days, bro. Chillax. How long is this playthrough currently? I'm not gonna go by day count. I'm gonna go by hours. 140, I think. 140 hours. I'm still taking the longest out of all of you guys. That's not false. Because I'm on stream fucking 19 right now. Literally all of these streams have been fucking post Moonlord. I think only like streams 1 through like 4 I think are pre Moonlord, and I think that's really funny. Don't say meow Fortnite. What the hell? Mute Prisma. No, how would I do that? That's fucked up. My bear? No, I'm an otter. Octopus? Caragatita. What am I doing? What the fuck? Jawbreaker used to be my hardest. And then I got made fun of for thinking that it's harder than 9 circles. Fucking Jawbreaker is like harder than 9 circles though, and like that's like a fact.
GG's!
Don't get cocky, don't get cocky, don't get cocky, shut the fuck up. GG's, GG's. Time to pull Yardist, time to pull Yardist. Oh my god, why are we down here? Run! Run! GG's. Alright, you know the drill, new gear, new boss. The only thing to really note with this fight is much like Aquatic Scourge, water physics are deleted, and this spiral that he has is free as fuck with an anti-gravity hook, which is legal for some reason. We're the last semi-good generation, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, no, Gen Alpha is it's too early to tell with Gen Alpha, I'm gonna be honest, no. They got fucking dumbass brain rot. We also had dumb shit growing up. So it's like, they're probably fine. For the most part, they're probably fine. Like, what? You can't tell me that MLG is any, like, better than fucking Skibbity Toilet. Fucking, what other dumb shit do we have? I don't know. The only thing that comes to mind right now is MLG. That's, like, the most nonsense. In a way, MLG's essence is kind of still kind of present in like modern day shitposts and shit. YTP, no, actually no, YTPs were different from MLGs. They were kind of the same-ish, but they were both different. They were both their own things. YTPs haven't changed one bit. Maybe they have, and then they went back to the like old classic shit because it's fucking funny. But like, then again, who the fuck cares about YTPs these days? Oh, GG's. Oh. That's all I had to do. The fuck? I was autopiloting that. I'm gonna be honest. I stopped paying attention. I can go to bed now. Final stretch. That pogo ban all the way back in pre-hard mode led to this very moment. The boss that I would be so fucked without it on. Yeah, whatever, John, Featherfall Potion. There's really no upgrades I can make until XMX, but I can speed kill Nighttime Providence to get a lunar coin to make an accessory called Purity, which juices out our damage significantly. Only problem is that it lagged my entire game, so we're actually not going to be using that for now. The combination I chose was Ares and Hunters, as this is objectively the easiest combo to go with. Ooh, but what about Thanatos first, because you can insta-kill! Hey, guess what happens? Third phase of this exact combo. I actually don't have much of an explanation for this. It's specifically a thing with halibut cannon and bloodfire bullets. For whatever reason, they just fuck Thanatos, but I'm not really complaining because it makes the fight easier and faster. The rest of the fight isn't really much of an issue to me. I fought this exact combo in accessoryless, so I had so much knowledge about this fight to fall back on, and very early on we made it all the way to the very end where I would fuck up because I was nervous. This, however, sent me in a pretty long spiral of tilt that made me just throw for hours on end before throwing in the towel for the night because I was so tilted and bored out of my mind. Come day 2, literally 10 minutes into the stream, and I would pull this off.
I guess you could say I'm locked in a little bit. That's just the shield pot talking. That's just a shield pot talking. Ah, you're an asshole. Why do you do this one? Just ruining my day like that. Today wasn't alright. I had a dentist appointment. That sucked. I don't like dentist appointments because my dentist like stabs me so many times. Oh my god, it's so bad. Maybe if I took care of my teeth more. But you know what? Fuck my teeth. They didn't beat Terraria, bro. They're unimportant in my life. Gum jobs for the win, bro. Okay. Maybe that's a weird thing to say. I need teeth to talk to chat. Or if I don't want to talk to you guys. You guys are mean. Tooth Fairy. The Rock? Don't you mean the foundation, bro? Right? The Rock is the foundation and the fucking part of the 7? Not the 7. Is that what they were in Fortnite? No, they are the 7. That's what they are. The Rock Fortnite is throwing this attempt, bro. Why'd I jump? There was literally no reason to do that. Alright, let's do this one last time. GG's. 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 Kill yourself, Draydon. Fucking kill yourself! We're beating fucking Scal this month! We're beating Mid-Human before February! Take that, Yardist! Go fuck yourself! Impossible without Pogo Stick my fucking ass, bro!
Pure bliss. However, this bliss would be short-lived, as there was still one more boss standing between me and victory. This fight is so hard without wings, and I was getting genuine flashbacks to accessoryless, which was, up until I started Mid-Human, was the worst fight I've ever had, both in terms of difficulty and mental struggle. This was no different. However, considering my change in arena style, there wasn't much NOAC knowledge I could apply here, other than the understanding of a lot of attack patterns. I have, however, been saved by the fact that Celestis is legal, so I'm still able to stealth insta-kill Sepulture, which is kind of neat. The thing is, I'm still gonna have to stick with Ranger for the rest of the fight, with Halibut serving as my primary, and the Magnomaly Cannon being a secondary for whenever I'm unable to aim, and Seekers. This is because Auric Rogue set isn't totally legal, but it is for Sepulture specifically. And no, Supernova isn't legal, fuck off. Since my frames weren't as dog shit on this fight, I was able to go back to using Purity, but since it removes crits, I can take all of my accessories off of Lucky and onto Menacing, except I can't do that for all of them. I cannot take Maggie off at all, as she is gorilla glued to my stomach, and I can't get the goblin to change her modifier. So she will forever be stuck as my little lucky charm. Is this insane dedication to the bit? Kinda, but it's funny as fuck for the narrative, so, you know. Now I was slowly but surely finding my footing in this fight. I was still kind of inconsistent, but every once in a while, I would still shit out a pretty good run. Things were actually looking pretty bright, and I was confident that I could do it. I was so close to the finish line that I only needed a couple good runs in order to finally put an end to this horrendous playthrough. It wasn't until one night where I wanted to practice the fight a little bit in preparation for the stream I was going to do the next day.
No way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't fucking count, doesn't fucking count, does not fucking count. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I immediately started streaming, as I felt so incredibly confident that I could quickly rebeat her on stream with the legal sponge, as that's kind of the biggest reason why I did not count that. Oh man. I needed to burn the witch. GG's. Solace. After 6,321 deaths, 209 hours, I would finally beat Master Infernum Defiled human mode. This was by far the hardest challenge that I will probably ever do for a pretty long time. And it's finally over. The grand finale to my Symphony of Tilt. I can finally rest. If you made it this far and you haven't already, like and subscribe. You clearly like me enough to stick to the very end, so I don't know, man. Those are buttons. I'd click them. They're kind of cool. I also stream a lot, so it'd be fun to meet all of you. Anyway, Chapsticks, signing off.